Do you have the headphones in? Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. So I was getting ready for a date night with my boyfriend and I started doing my makeup and I stopped myself and I was like, how could I potentially turn this into a video? So I was thinking, let me just stop what I'm doing. Let me invite my boyfriend into the mix. I keep rocking back and forth in this chair, I'm really sorry. I'm like a child that can't sit still. So I got to thinking and I was like, what if my boyfriend picked my eyeshadow for me? And then I was thinking, how could he possibly do that? Would he just go into a shadow palette and pick out colors? But then I was like, what if he sabotages me? Or what if he picks really boring colors? And then I was like, wait a minute. I saw a challenge going around a little while ago and it was basically picking a palette and putting the numbers 1 through how many shades were in the palette and putting them in a bowl and picking out random colors. And instead of doing that, because like I don't really feel like doing that, I don't have time, I'm just going to invite him into the video. I'm going to have him pick numbers 1 through the amount of eyeshadows that are in the palette. I was going through my palettes and I thought about which one I would want to use, and I thought that the most challenging one would probably be the James Charles Artistry palette. There are 39 shades and I'm sure everyone has seen this eyeshadow palette at this point, but if you have not seen it, this is what it looks like. So things could really just go wrong potentially, but I wanted it to be a challenge. So if you would like to see my boyfriend pick my eyeshadow colors at random, then just keep watching. Oh my god, and I literally keep forgetting to say that. My name is Katie. I keep forgetting to say that. Welcome. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Anyway, Trevor! I told him to put in headphones so he couldn't hear me, and now he really can't hear me. Babe! Okay, I just want to make sure it's like focusing on both of us. Why do I look so yellow?
Earlier, my hair gel.
I look like I have jaundice. Why do you look so red though? Do I look yellow or do you look red? Like, would I not look yellow if I wasn't next to you? Are you gonna wear a hat or no?
I should wear a hat.
Maybe not a hat, but maybe just fix your hair a little bit. It looks a little crazy. Is what you want for your debut? Ow! Your hair looks fine. Are you gonna get mad at it though if you look back at the footage and you're like, man, it's messed up? Are you happy with this? Oh my god. Why do you keep looking so intensely?
So what I have to do exactly?
Okay, I need you to put a smile on your face and act like you want to be here. Introduce yourself.
See it.
Wait, you have to look at the lens, not at the monitor. Not that I ever look at the lens and not the monitor.
That's what I didn't want to do.
Come on. Introduce yourself. Oh my god.
Pause it for a second.
No, I'm not pausing it for a second. We're just doing it. This is Trevor. This is my boyfriend. The one that I mentioned in my last video. He doesn't want to be on film and he's really upset at me right now. He doesn't mind it. I can't speak. He does not really want to be on film and he's not the happiest camper right now, but I'm getting ready to go to dinner with him for, you know, a little date night, and I wanted him to pick my eyeshadow. So basically, this is the palette. I'm not going to show him the palette. I'm going to show myself the palette. And there are 39 shades in this palette, and I feel like 5 is a good number. Like you could do like transition, like a deeper transition, a lid, an outer corner, you know, under the lash line type situation with 5 shades. So I figured 5 shades would be a good amount of shades to pick. So there are 39 colors in this eyeshadow palette. Can you just say hello? Just like one little hi.
Hi.
But like look at the lens. look at them.
Hi.
Okay. There are 39 shades and I need you to pick 5. So
Okay.
pick a number 1 through 39.
34.
34. Okay, so that would be, close your eyes. This is 39 shades, right? 2, 4, wait, 1, 2, 3.
Didn't study for the test.
39. Okay, so that would be this color right here. Okay, so what is your second number?
23.
Okay, so 8, 16. Close your eyes. So this is number 23. So far we have, keep them closed, this color and this color. All right, so your third color.
5.
Frick. So close your eyes. Number 5 is this color, which isn't terrible because if you're thinking about the color wheel, these are opposites, so it could work. Okay, fourth color.
18.
Okay, 18. So wait. This would be number 18. So far we have this one, this one, this one, and this one. I could do that, but this could really like mess up everything. Okay, so pick your last color.
Last color is gonna be number 17.
Okay, that's not bad. So it'll be this color. You can go open your eyes now. You picked this blue, you picked black, this orange, you picked this shimmery color, and then this white color. Which I feel like is not bad. I think that's actually not bad. You will definitely have a colorful date tonight. You may excuse yourself from the video. Thank you so much for your, 2-minute appearance. I know it meant a lot. Thank you so much. All right, go get ready. I'll get ready. See you when I'm ready. Oh wait, you can say bye.
Oh.
Ow, frick.
Sorry, she kicked me out. Bye, fans.
Don't say that. I don't have fans.
Oh.
They're just,
Who am I saying bye to?
just people watching, There's like at least one person watching.
Mikey.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, let us start our eyeshadow. Okay, back. So I feel like that wasn't that bad. I feel like he did not really sabotage me that much, and I especially like that the blue and the orange, they're opposites of the color wheel. They're complementary colors. So I feel like we can make something work. My makeup desk is a sight to be seen, okay? If you can see what I was seeing right now, you might be scared. Obviously, as you can see, I have my base on and my brows on. I stopped in the middle of what I was doing and I didn't put on any blush and I didn't put on a lip because I feel like I will base my lip and my cheek color around the eyeshadow look. I'm picking paint off this palette because the picture that I painted for Mikey for her birthday, I used the back of this as a palette because I didn't have one. So James Charles, you really did that, multi-purpose. So I'm actually gonna start off this look dipping into shade number 18. And I'm gonna just highlight my brow bone with that. Like I said in my last video, I like to highlight my brow bone shade just because I feel like it makes it easier to blend the transition into it. But that's just me, you can do whatever you want. So next I'm going to be hopping into this orange shade, and this was the 5th shade. I'm actually not surprised that he picked number 5 because I'm almost positive that's his favorite color. But he was what the fuck? I'm actually not surprised he picked number 5 because 5 is his favorite number. He was born on September 5th, and I'm not surprised he picked 18 either because I was born on the 18th. Wow. Basically, I'm taking this, it looks like hot Cheetos, honestly. And I'm going to just run this into my crease, and I'm being like so gentle with this. I'm literally just holding it so loosely because I haven't dipped into this shade too much and I don't know how crazy it's going to be. So very gently. Hold on, my roommate's popping the fuck off. I'm actually gonna use the back of my hand. Hey babe, can you just tell Gia that I'm filming and I don't care if she yells, but
We're here.
What?
well, I just don't want you to be able to hear it in the background of the video. You're like popping off.
Video.
I'm filming, babe.
Wait, when we're outside or when I'm just standing there?
No, like when you're in the kitchen. I can't really hear you when you're outside, but I definitely can hear you when you're in the kitchen. I mean, you can pop off if you want, if you don't
Wait,
mind.
You're 3 floors above me, but you can hear me in the kitchen?
Yeah.
Oh man, this place is shit. But that's a video too.
Alright.
Alright, bye. I'm scared of the intensity and the pigmentation in this shadow, so I'm going to diffuse this color onto the back of my hand, and I'm actually just going to kind of use this as a transition color, and then I'm going to deepen it with a more precise brush, but for right now, I'm gonna use it super diffused. So just blending that gently into my upper crease area and feathering it out. Just in case you're wondering, I'm using a MAC 286. It is a duo fiber fluffy blending brush that looks like this. So I'm liking the way that that looks, and because I didn't really have like a transition-y shade, I, like I said, just kind of use that a little more diffused. So I'm gonna go in now with an M514 from Morphe, and it is just still a round fluffy brush, but it is a little more precise. I'm going to pick up this orange shade one more time, and this time I'm not going to diffuse it. I'm just gonna keep it more intense, but more tight and lower into my crease. I'm picking up the shade on the brush and then tapping off the excess and stamping the color where I want it to go. And I don't care that it's gonna go onto the lid because I already know that I'm gonna be cutting the crease. The technique that I'm kind of doing right now is just basically stamping and then blending as I'm stamping. I'm doing like tiny little stamps and it's almost just blending the color itself. See what I mean? Now I'm just gonna scratch the edges just a little bit because I don't mind that the shadow looks a little more rounded, but I just wanna make sure there's no harsh lines right here. And of course, like I said, I have a scar right here, so if it doesn't look completely blended, there's nothing I can really do about that. It's not the shadows and has nothing to do with the performance of the shadows. It's just the fact that I have a scar right there. So I do the best that I can. I'm just continuing to build this color up and intensify it into my crease until I have the opacity that I like. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with the way that that looks. Now I'm going to cut my crease. So I'm going to be using, this brush is dirty as hell. So I'm gonna be taking a MAC 242 brush and the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I'm just gonna put some of that on the back of my hand. I work off of my hands a lot, if you have not already been able to tell. I'm just gonna load up my brush. I'm gonna basically put it on both sides, and I'm going to make sure that as I'm doing it, I am making sure that all the bristles lay super flat so it's easier. I know that for some people it's really easy to cut a crease, but for me it's actually a lot more difficult because I have such a deep set crease that it's not the easiest thing to do. I mean, I can do it, but I feel like I can never get it like super precise because I have a fold there. So I don't know, it's just a little bit harder for me. I watch some people do it and they just kind of like stamp and make a perfect circle and create their own, but I can't create my own. Like, I have an obvious crease and I can't really like fake it. So I kind of have to get it right, and it's not the easiest. So I kind of like to start off with just drawing a line straight down and looking up, and wherever that is where I need to be. I'm just carefully stamping along my crease. I'm taking my time. Like I said, this isn't my strong suit. I'm not the best at it, but I feel like it's gonna be a little difficult to blend a shimmering blue into a matte orange, so I felt like this would be the best way to do it. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm basically just going to wipe off as much product as I possibly can, and I'm going to stamp over that concealer line to just kind of blend it out so it's not a super harsh concealer line. Okay, so I'm happy with how that looks as well. I'm going to just wipe off that concealer off the back of my hand. And I'm actually going to clean off this brush and use the same exact brush to pack the color onto the lid. You know, you don't need like 20 million brushes when you're doing your eyeshadow. Honestly, I could probably do my eyeshadow with like a solid 3-4 brushes. You can always just clean them off and work as you go and use them for different purposes. Now I'm just going to load on that teal ocean color shade and tap off the excess. And I'm going to apply that straight onto my lid on top of that wet concealer. I didn't set the concealer. If you are doing a cut crease and your eyeshadow tends to transfer, then I would definitely do one eye and then set it, and then do the other eye and set it. But fortunately for me, I don't really have that problem where it transfers. So I know that I don't really need to set it. It's not gonna go any higher than when I looked up. But I know that some people kind of have to create a cut crease and it might transfer. So if it does transfer, then set it. And if it doesn't, then apply it wet. I'm really just stamping this product in. I'm not like swiping it up and down or back and forth. I'm kind of just stamping it to make sure I don't get any fallout. Stamping it in little circular motions. Now I'm doing that little crisscross thing again, and I'm going from above and getting really into that inner corner. I'm wondering if I want to leave a little bit of a negative space and kind of fill that in with white. I got literally like one speck of glue onto my under eye area, and what I'm gonna do is just take a powder brush and I'm going to push it upwards. Netflix right off. I'm actually just gonna take my index finger and dip into that shade and tap it right on the lid to try to intensify that blue. I mean, not that it's not intense enough, it definitely is, but I feel like using your finger can do some wonders. Now, because a little bit of that blue did transfer up, I'm just going to take a small little liner brush and go over that with concealer before I go into the white shade. This is a MAC 210. So once again, going in with that Tarte Shape Tape, and I'm gonna be really careful and precise about this. I'm just basically going in and cleaning up where any blue may have gotten in. As you can see, when I look straight on, that line totally disappears, but when I look down, you still see it. It's not the easiest because oh my freaking god, I forgot to wipe the concealer off the back of my hand. Great. Ugh. It's okay. Just gonna use a little bit of a makeup remover. Just kind of unfortunate because I washed my hair today and I don't like washing my hair, so that's cool. We'll just tuck that behind and act like it never happened. So I'm gonna clean up that same little liner brush, and then I'm going to dip into shade number 17, the pure white. And yeah.
Your yellow's on the ground.
Shut the heck up, that's a dog toy. So I'm just taking this white shade and I'm stamping it right over that line of concealer. The concealer is so light, I feel like you almost can't even tell that I'm doing this, but I am actually using the white shade. Now for the outer corner, I'm going to take a MAC 217. So I'm just going to dip into the black shade and the orange shade, and I'm going to mostly dip into the orange shade and gently dip into the black shade because I want to deepen that outer V, but I don't want it to look like Halloween. I'm scared. Adding like a little bit at a time. Okay, this looks like shit. Maybe I'll just do straight up black, see how that works. It's like not looking great. I'm regretting everything, guys. Oh no, it's okay, we're just gonna stick with it. 'Cause like I said in my previous video, sometimes eyeshadows might look like absolute dog shit and then it might come together. You don't ever know until you finish, so I'm just gonna finish. Okay, I'm going to take the black and the blue and mix them together, focusing mostly on the blue and then kind of blending between the two colors so there's not really like a super harsh line. I'm going to tap back into that orange color and go over the edge of the black and try to blend it out as much as I can. Okay, so that definitely was a lot harder than I thought. I don't think it looks like 100% the best, but I did the best that I could do. Now I'm just gonna finish the lower lash line. And for that, I'm just gonna take an M431, which is a Morphe pencil brush. And I'm going to dip back into that orange shade and run that under my lower lash line. And then I'm just gonna take that fluffy brush and I'm gonna smoke that. My eyes are so deep set that I get deep bags under my eyes and I kinda just like to fill them in with eyeshadow so it doesn't look like I have huge bags under my eyes. Then I'm just gonna go right back into that blue shade, mixed in with the black shade, and smoke that just on the outer V. And when I'm coming towards the center of the eye, I'm just tapping into that blue shade because I want the black to just be on the outer corner. I keep forgetting I should use this mirror so that you guys can actually see what the hell I'm doing. Not that anyone wants to recreate this look because like why would you, but you know, just in case. Going back in with that fluffy brush and the orange shade and diffusing it onto my palm and going right under the blue. And then if you brought that a little too low, you can always just go under with a powder brush and clean it up. I'm just gonna run a nude eyeliner into my waterline, and this one is from Awake Beauty, but any nude eyeliner will do. I just feel like this is going to open my eye a little bit more, and it might look nice with that negative space that we drew up on top. Oh, my eyes are so red. I'm going to go back in with another pencil brush and this 18th shade, and I'm going to put that in my inner corner for an inner corner highlight. I'm actually going to bring that inner corner highlight pretty far in. Like, do you see when I look to the side, this whole entire area is highlighted? And I'm also going to focus just the tiniest bit more right here. Just like that. And And just to make sure everything's blended, I'm gonna go into this inner corner a little bit, that orange shade. I'm just gonna pop on some mascara and lashes and I will be right back. Okay, hear me out. I know this might not be like my best work, but given the circumstances, I feel like I did not a terrible job. All there's left to do is do my blush, my lips, and a little bit of highlighter, and then we will be all done. I'm going to hop into the Alamar Cosmetics Blush Trio, and I'm going to use this coral shade. And I'm going to place this pretty far back and blend it forward. Oh, and if you were wondering what lashes I used Lily lashes in the style Ella. I'm going to spray the back of my sponge with setting spray, tap my cheekbone. So for my last and final step, I'm going to dip back into shade number 18 and I'm going to highlight my cheekbones with this color. Now I know this looks pretty damn intense in the monitor, but I'm just gonna go back in with just the tiniest bit of translucent powder. And I'm just gonna veil over everything so it kind of tones it down a little bit. And this is definitely a good trick for if you've ever gone a little overboard and you're looking and you're like, holy crap. And I cannot repeat myself enough. Things look very different in the monitor and in camera than they actually do in real life. I feel like everything just kind of like looks way more intense on the monitor for whatever reason. For my last and final step, I'm going to be using Cork lip liner and lightly lining the perimeter of my lips. And then I'm going to use this Makeup Geek liquid lipstick, but I don't know what the color is. And then I'm going to go in with this lip gloss from MAC from an old collection, and it's called Fashion Whim, but you could use any like nudish clear lip gloss. I have so much dirt in my nails, it's disgusting. I don't know who let me be a female. All right, I'm just going to set this all in place, and then I'm going to call Trevor back. Babe! Trevor!
You have to get the camera, do I?
Yeah, for like 2 more seconds. Wait, don't come out yet. I want it to be a genuine reaction. Shit. So, with the 5 colors that you have picked, this is what I came up with.
It's good.
You think it looks good? You think it looks crazy?
Yeah.
Were you laying down? Like lines all over your face?
A little while.
Say hey, Cal. Hey, guys. Okay, so this was the final look that I came up with, and we are going to go get something to eat now, but thank you guys for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Wait, you have to say bye.
Okay.
Oh my god. Speak, say things. You're not this shy in real life.
Bye, everybody.
I can't get you to shut up most of the time, but like, now you don't talk. Okay. You can go. And one more thing before I go, I want to know how you guys think that I did. Do you think it sucks? Do you think it's okay? What do you think? Comment below how you would have used the colors, and if you want to take it even a step further, if you happen to have this palette or you happen to have colors similar to the colors that I used to create this look, then maybe you can either recreate the look or you can recreate another look on how you would have used these 5 eyeshadows. I would love for you to tag me at Katy Hodges on Instagram so I can see them. All right, thanks for watching. Bye. Oh wait, babe, we have to do a thumbnail and then done. Swear to God, thumbnail and done. He did not want to be in the video.
You look fucking tired.
I can edit it.
What?
Yeah, that's the one.